G'day everyone, hope you're well. Well, finally, after about, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks after ordering it, it is finally here. I think it came by sailing boat and horse and cart. As you can see, the box is huge. Your schemes in the box, you've got 3 to choose from. But I will be doing a different scheme. Alright, so let me open it up. I haven't looked in there yet. Literally just picked it up from the post office about half an hour ago. Alright, put that there. Remove that. Alright. This is my 3rd or 4th Airfix kit I reviewed, and by the looks of it they have changed their plastic permanently because they've all been the same dark grey plastic, and to be honest I like the old stuff, just to be difficult. Alright, I'll take that out. Alright, the Fairey Gannet. So you're starting inside the torpedo bay, and looks like the front fuselage, front landing gear and cockpit section by the looks of it. 12 grams nose weight. Doesn't seem much for such a big kit, but that's what they recommend. Alright, now floor going in. So gradually building up the interior, then we're into the instrument panels. A few individual call-outs along the way here for painting. That's your bulkhead behind the crew. So we got 2 seats. Forgive me because I don't know how many actually were in the Gannet. 2, I'm thinking. Looks like we had some inserts for instrument panels in the sidewalls of the fuselage. Some decals being applied as well, and also painting the inside of your fuselage. Then all that interior fitting into the fuselage. Alright, here we go. 55 grams, I nose weight, that's more like it. So I usually go more, so with the other one you're looking at 70 grams of, man, that's heaps. Hope the landing gear is strong. Alright, so your radome cannot be extended if you're doing the wheels down version, understandably. And so you got the wing spars, which will help line everything up. You're starting on the gear bays, landing gear bays, and then control surfaces, which are 2 halves. The actual gear bays, they've got the frame, and then you've got insert with the detail on. So it's a bit of a double up really. I don't know why they couldn't have just moulded it into the one. And we got here, they're showing you putting in a part, and they actually tell you to test fit the part and file the slots if necessary. So they're preparing you for a possible bad fit. The old drill the holes out if you're putting the rockets on the wings. So because of you can do wing fold or wings extended, there'll be steps where you'll skip or proceed to. So you need to pay attention to all that along the way. The wing tips look like they're clear parts. So wings going on. Probably, when I build this, I'm probably going to do one wing extended and one wing folded, because I am only ever going to build it once probably, and I like it with the wings folded up. But wings folded up, you're not seeing the fuselage very well, so if I go half and half, even though I know that's not how it would sit, but in the past I've done that with certain builds, because it is quite unique with its wing folded up. So this is said area now, the wing folded, all these steps. Rudder and stabilizers. So a very small rudder for such a big aircraft. Also got other stabilizers that sit on the horizontal stabilizers. Again, you got positions, you can have flaps up, flaps down. So you can see already we're up to step 90, but a lot of them are small steps. Wheels, so you got the old two halves, and then you're inserting the hubs. Again, wheels up, wheels down, follow your steps and go to which step number. Landing gear, I hope it's strong, all that weight. And then into the propeller system, dual propellers. And then your armament options. So there's two options. So your weapon options, and then you got weapon load 1 or weapon load 2. I'll have to check for the one I'm doing whether I can find any images. And then the bomb bay doors. Again, you got the outer and an inner piece for the detail on the inside. Some pylons for the wings, and then you got the, if you're doing the rockets, you got the frames that the rockets sit on. Normally your rockets are all one part and you glue them on, but this one is the rails, and then you're putting the rockets onto the rails. So drilling a hole here. So it's optional part here again, which scheme or variant you're doing. They've given you so your windscreen, they've given you a molded in windscreen wiper or a blank one if you're going to source aftermarket your photo etch and whatnot for it. I will be just doing it out of box for my build, but I'm sure there'll be heaps of aftermarket gear for it soon if it's not out already. And then we got the the sonar, radar, obviously, like mentioned, wheels down, you have to have it up, stowed. And some other small parts going on, then you got exhaust, engine exhaust going in. And this last page again is wing fold. So that was wings down, wings folded. It does look, this looks weird, doesn't it, with its wings folded up. Alright, so there's your stencil data sheet. Not a lot by the looks of it. It looks a lot, but when you start doing it, it's not really that much. Alright, so 847 Naval Air Squadron, Royal Air Force, Nicosia, Cyprus, 1957. Obviously your colour callouts, Humbrol. 815 Naval Air Squadron, HMS Ark Royal, 1958. I'm sure this one's going to be a popular one. And 849 Naval Air Squadron, Headquarters Training Flight, Royal Naval Air Station, Culdros, 1959. So they're all, yeah, dark sea grey over sky. Just different markings for the squadrons. Oh, I was expecting a... No, that's it. I was expecting a larger decal sheet for some reason. It looks nice though, and honestly I've never really had any issues with Airfix decals. They always perform well, and that's usually just with Microsol. Microsol usually does the trick. Alright, I'm just going to start with what's on top. As usual, they've gone overboard with their bag. Way too big. Alright. So, really nice crisp detail on the interior for your wing fold areas and the gear bays. Weight on wheels on the main wheels, and also you got a heap of rivet details on the doors. So you're looking at all your weapons here. Alright, that way, that way. So there's 3 crew, is there? Or is that just optional figure? Now the usual Airfix hands on your lap. Right. Right, so got heaps, really nice surface detail. I'm sure there'll be plenty of whinge about it. Not that it matters, it's upside down. So we got some of the tail pieces here and the flaps. Right. Whew, bloody hot again. Going through another heat wave here. I'm going to have high 30s, so up around 40 degrees centigrade the next 3 or 4 days. That's awesome. It cuts down on my modelling time. Alright, fuselage. Again, plenty of rivet detail. The Bombay, nice detail in there. And they have not all those, none of that is ejection pin marks, that's meant to be there, it's all detail. The crew, the cockpit section and the floor behind them. Bulkhead, really nice, really nice. So we got a, this would be the closed Bombay option, I'm guessing. There's the wing spars. Oh. Alright, and wings extended, and the sonar and the piece in the tail where it resides. Alright, this way. Oh, sorry, it's awkward. Sprees are huge. You're not, oh, a bit, you might see that, but only if you flip it upside down. And last piece, it sounds like there's something rattling in here. What have I done here? I'll be right, I cut the wrong bit. That's it, hack it up. Okay, what's loose? Windscreen. Alright, so you got, look at here. So that's your windscreen without the wiper, and there's your windscreen with the wiper. The clear parts are really nice, really clear, although there is seam lines on the bubble section, so they'll have to be sanded out. Wingtips, so you'll paint in your navigation lights into them, and we have some small like windows or portholes or something. Okay, I'll sit there a minute. There it is. now I need to zoom back out. So I'm going to start building this weekend. I've been waiting for this for a long time, like many of you have, and many of you already have them and probably already finished building them. But like I said, down here we wait forever to get something. And this is I had to buy from, I bought this from England, so if I was waiting for an Australian shop to have it, I'd probably be waiting another 6 months. Ridiculous, but I digress. Anyway, I'm going to add, oh sorry, before I finish, I should point out what I'm doing with this build. And I'm doing, I've got the extra decal sheet, which I've had for 2 weeks, and I bought after the kit. So there is it's not bare metal, it's high-speed silver. I do like that, but if it was natural metal, I'd do it, but it's just high-speed silver, so that's boring. But I'll be doing, where art thou? There it is. Now it says T2, which is a trainer, but I've looked up on an Australian Navy website, and from what I gather, when these aircraft were manufactured, Australian Navy sent over some crew to train on them, and as far as I can work out from the website, it was just the same aircraft that the British were using, so the AS.1, AS.4. So I'm just building this kit, and I'm using, it's the same scheme anyway, I'm just using the old kangaroo roundel on the side and the wings. The only thing I will check is the you got the configuration of the antenna, that might be different, but otherwise, yeah, that's what I'm building. So I'm going to take some nice close-up photos now and add at the end. Thanks for watching.